Hello, my name is Rupan Das. I'm a student of Masai School in the software development batch in the revision unit. So today in my assignment on Bcrypt, the question is explain the flow of Bcrypt password hashing and verification. So I need to explain about why we use Bcrypt or why we use hashing to store the passwords. So let's start and explain. So usually we don't store direct the password, which is like text password, string password directly into the database because whenever like we usually use the same password for many like too many websites and all. So if somehow this password get leaked or someone hack the database, then he will know the password and he can uh, do whatever he want with our accounts and all. So that's why we like to provide security. We use the password hashing so that the password stored uh, in a in a manner which is not understandable by a human. So this is we used for hashing or bcrypt to uh, like do for password hashing. So let's uh, next is what is salt and how to generate hash. So salt is the additional string which is used in hashing. Like whenever our password is before storing, it's going to that hash function or algorithm, and then it uses the salt additional value. And there's something called salt round, where if I give salt round is 10, that means it will do to the power 10 round of salting with that hash, and it will store. So it's very like a very powerful and strong password, which is not someone will not be able to hack. Or if he do by brute forcing, then also he need to wait for like thousands of years. So by doing that, we can use that hashing. So next is how we can verify the password. So as we use hashing as well as the salt is already in that hash password. So whenever we compare, then the salt is already there. So it will uh, do that salt round again with our whenever we'll try to log in with our password and that salt. Then it will compare with the hash password which is already stored. If that two matches, then we will successfully we can log in. So this is the hashing of Bcrypt. So let's go in code and try. Let's create one file server.js. So I have already installed Express and Bcrypt.js because it takes some time. So let's start coding. Express. Express. Let's import Bcrypt. Bcrypt.js. Yes. Yes. Express.json. So let's run our let's take one test route to check if it is running or not. App.get test request response. Listen. This is test route. Now let's run app.listen. Port number I have given 3000. Server is port 3000. So let's run the server. Sorry, I have written not more server.js. It's running, so we can see it's running. So let's write the code. First, we need register. So let's register our user. So give the endpoint as register. It will be async function. So request register response. Okay. Next, I will take another route, which is for login. Post login. It will be also async request response. Okay. So to register, first we'll take the username and password from the user. So let's take this. Let's take username and password from request.body. Request.body from user, I'll take the username and password. Okay. So let's create the password. So let's hash that password and then we'll store. Suppose we'll call it hashed password equal to await bcrypt dot hash. Which password we want to hash? That is this password. And the salt round I want to give is 10. Okay. So next we want to put our password in the database. So we are not using any database because it will take time. So I am creating a variable here like users. Here we'll store our username and passwords. So users dot push. Here we'll push our username and password. Username and hashed password as password. Okay, so we have pushed. Now we'll give the response dot status 200. Let's give 200. Okay, and then JSON like let's give a message register successful. Okay, so our registration is done. So let's use the login. For login, again we need to take our username and password from the user. So let's take this. So I have taken. Let's find the user is present or not. For that, let's take a variable user and I'll find the user is present or not in this our database. That is for now is from users. So I need to use users dot find. So let's take the variable as existing user, suppose. So existing user dot username, because here we are getting the full user, so the username would be there inside. So username is if it is equal to our current username, that is what the user is giving now for login. If it is same, then we already got the user. Okay, same. So if user is not present, suppose if user is not present, then we'll directly give the responses user not found. So the response dot JSON message will give user not found. Okay. Next, if the user is found, what we'll do? Let's check it is matching, that password is matching or not. For let's take a variable match. Here I'll Bcrypt the I'll compare the password and I'll check. So for that, wait, Bcrypt dot compare Now I'll check the password. This password is equal. Is it the password which is already present in there? Is it matching or not? So that's why I'll take users, that user, because here inside this password is there and that hash password. So this hash password and now the password which is user is giving, is it same or not? It will compare. Okay, so it will compare this. So let's take if this match is found. So see if match equal to true, then what will return? We can return result dot status. Okay, suppose status 200 dot JSON. Let's give the messages. Login successful. Okay, login successful. Else we can give result response.json. I'll give the messages invalid or incorrect password. So our app is ready. Now let's go to the it's running on port 3000. So let's go to our Postman and check. So add a request. It's taking some time. Okay, so let's get the test route. Is it working or not? So test route. I have given the name as test. Okay, test app.get request test. So this is get request and test. Yeah, my app is running. So now post. Let's register something. Register. So we have to give my email ID and password, which is, let's give so username and password. Username, let's give Brian, and password, let's give Das. So let's post. Okay, registration successful. So now let's try to log in with the same with a different first let's log in with a different username. Suppose Alice. So it's showing user not found, which is correct. So let's give the name as Rupayan, same, and password. Let's modify something. The password is also Rupayan. If I try to, it's showing incorrect password. But if I give das again and try to log in, it's login successful. So this is so this is my app, and this is how we use hashing to secure our uh, passwords in database. So thank you, and this is my answer for the question. Thanks.